So the title of this program is Growing Through Acquisitions. In this particular session, Closing the Transaction. I'm going to go back up to 50,000 feet again. You've got your accountants and your attorneys that are really down into the nitty-gritty of getting the detailed agreements ironed out, getting the working capital ironed out. But I want to really focus on kind of the practical nature after 100 transactions that it's really, really important to get things done that both sides have good, competent counsel. We've been on transactions where a buyer had great advisors, but the seller had a brother-in-law, a friend from church, his real estate attorney. We've had one where his divorce attorney was representing the seller. A friend who's a litigator was representing the seller. And in all of those cases, we spent so much time, so much money going around in circles because one side on the transaction didn't really know how to write up and give direction on the documents to make them come together. So really good, competent advisors, they focus on the right things, they turn docs fast. Getting back to litigators. Litigators, probably the slowest guys that turn in docs, they've got to be in court, and we get excuse after excuse. No, I can't turn, I can't look at them, I'm out of pocket, I'm somewhere else. So make sure you're using good, competent M&A advisors for both your tax and your accounting work. You as a buyer, as you go to the seller, really prepare them for what to expect. As you can see at a high level today, this is not 10 pages worth of docs. Most of these things end up being 70 to 100, 120 pages or more when you add them all up. And it's a lot of legal work and heavy lifting. If you are buying a entrepreneur, a family-founded business, typically they've never seen anything like what they're about to see, and they can freak out. So you want to just hold their hand a little bit, even if you're the buyer. Focus on developing the relationship. Ask them not to go into super panic mode, but it's just part of the process. And don't be afraid to provide some direction there. I had just mentioned who not to use for M&A transactions, your divorce attorneys, real estate attorneys, or litigators. Again, a good point person on an M&A transaction, they will have resources for tax attorneys, real estate attorneys, HR attorneys who can help support all of those different legal requirements in the documents.